celebrating 12 years of possibility. Pilot Flying J and Halloran Hilton Hill present Anything is Possible. Today's guest, Chanelle Price.
Welcome to another edition of Anything is Possible. I'm Halloran Hilton Hill. These are great stories about great people who prove with their lives that anything is possible. My guest today is Chanelle Price.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank
You are a track star. May I see the medal, please?
Sure.
Now, would you tell me what I am holding in my hand right now?
You are holding the gold medal from the Indoor World Championships. That was about 2.5 weeks ago. So that's the gold medal in the 800.
This is that medal.
Yes.
Now, first of all, let me ask you this. Do you mind if I lay this here?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I just want to absorb the power.
You can wear it if you want.
Can I?
Yes.
All right, I'll rock that. So you have Olympic aspirations as well,
Yes,
then,
sir.
I believe.
Yes.
All right. So we can drop this, sir. Thank you. I know. But here's where I wanted to start with you. I wanted to hold the medal first because in doing my background work, stand out in high school.
Yes.
I mean, you were running, your specialty is the 800.
Yes.
And my understanding is that you were running times that guys can't run. You were blowing it up. You had these fabulous times, but then you hit college and it's almost like the air went out of the balloon.
Right.
I want to start there in your story because if I had asked you 2 years ago, right?
Right.
Would you have the gold medal? And this is I believe it's the first time an American has won the indoor 800 meters.
Indoor or outdoor.
Right, so let's make sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
2 years ago, could you have imagined this?
Not at all.
What was going on?
Like you said, a high school superstar, and I bringing that to college, that pressure and expectation, I did not handle that well. That on top of injuries, the academic pressure that you face as a student athlete, weight gain from eating pizza and cookies in the cafeteria. You know, this is all, you know, these aren't excuses. This is reality for student athletes, you know, and so it was just a roller coaster.
So would you educate me first in the 800?
Sure.
Right? So what is a fast time in the 800?
So the 800 is about half a mile, a little under half of a mile. So fast times for high school girls, it's about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I was running 2 minutes and 1 second. So in high school, I was flying, you know, and then in college, around 2 minutes is a good time,
right,
which I had already achieved in high school. And then as a pro, breaking 2 minutes is always the goal. So that's the barrier, under 2 minutes.
So you get to college, you're training, but all of the different inputs now are pulling you in different directions.
Right.
You got the food, you got homesick,
Yes.
you've got the pressure when you walk in the door. If everybody's saying, "Oh, she's a superstar," or "She wait until you see her run,"
Right.
That's all in your head.
Yes.
And can you remember the first time you ran a time that let you know something's wrong?
Yes, I believe it was my freshman year. I don't think it was really a time, but I didn't even qualify for the NCAA championships my freshman year. And I was expected to win it. And to not even qualify, that was just heartbreaking for me. Everyone's like, what's going on with her? But I was just the head case. I just didn't go into the races with a clear mind. I idolized track at that time. It was my everything, and my self-worth was all about how I performed on that track. So it was just a lot of pressure and a lot of weight, and it wasn't really fun anymore.
So if your self-worth was tied up in track and you don't qualify, then if you don't qualify for that, I bet subconsciously or even consciously, you don't qualify for anything.
Right. I felt like a failure because, you know, all I knew in high school was winning and glory and breaking records, and I was the star. I was the Gatorade Athlete of the Year, meaning the best athlete in all sports. They named me that in high school. So, you know, I got caught up in that. And so coming to college, when I wasn't achieving greatness anymore, I felt like a failure. So it was hard.
It's almost like even as you're describing that to me right now, you felt it all over again just then.
Yeah. It was a lot of crying, a lot of just a lot of close to depression. You know, it shouldn't be like that for a 18, 19, 20-year-old a person, you know, but I know now why I experienced that.
All right, I want to take a short break, and when we come back, I want to talk about why you experienced that, because at that point when you come to college, anything is possible.
Right.
And then you get prefixed, you get that I am put on the front of it, and things started to become impossible.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out how we scraped off the prefix so you could get back to a whole new realm of possibility.
Right.
And I won't try to race you.
Good.
But I do have the gold medal. You're watching Anything is Possible. This is Chanelle Price. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Possibility powered by Pilot Flying J, Covenant Health, Home Federal, and the Knoxville News Sentinel. Coming up.
And I laid in my hotel room and cried and just had nowhere to turn. And at that moment, I heard God say, you need to stop. You know, put everything else aside and chase after me.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. This is the super speedy Chanelle Price. Thank you for joining us today. So you were a superstar. You were Gatorade Athlete of the Year.
Right.
I didn't realize that meant across all sports, high school Athlete of the Year. That meant across all sports, you were it.
Yes.
You were the Michael Jordan of whatever.
Right.
Right. So you get here to the University of Tennessee, and that's not happening for you.
No.
Tell me about your injuries.
It started off my freshman year, right off the bat. We did a lot more mileage in college. I wasn't really big into mileage in high school, and we were running on cement a lot, and I got a few stress fractures in my lower legs and feet that put me out for 6 weeks. I had little nagging things, mostly in my knees and in my feet from the weight room. I wasn't really used to weights. So it was just my body getting used to a completely new training style. And it wasn't anything too major, but just nagging things that really held me back.
So I bet that when you start to have injuries, and then the 6 weeks you're out and you can't run, I bet the doubts, what was the mind talk like then? Because I know for you, high caliber athletes, world class athletes, if you don't get this right.
It was tough. I had never really experienced adversity in high school, especially injuries. So, like I said, I was a head case. I was kind of questioning, like, God, why me? Like, I don't get it, you know, why? So it was always just why? And I felt like a victim, you know. Like I said, I had never experienced adversity, so.
What were you like as a little girl? Did life come easy to you?
Oh, yes. Life was easy. I mean, blessed with 2 hardworking parents. They raised my older brother and I very well. They stressed academics, but they also put us in a lot of sports. We both excelled. He got a full ride to a school for football, and I excelled in track. So, I mean, life was easy. Food on the table, clothes on our back, you know, nice cars, nice home, and high school superstar. So life was very, very easy. It was.
So was it too easy?
Yeah, it was. Looking back, it was. College was a big wake-up call. It was.
Do you find that when life is too easy, God is an accessory as opposed to a necessity?
Yes, I do. And I didn't really have that Christian foundation growing up.
Really?
No, I wasn't raised in a Christian home. We believed in God, but that was the extent of it. You know, we didn't go to church, we didn't pray. So I didn't really feel like I needed him. I felt like it was all me that was achieving the stuff on the track and in the classroom, and I didn't really view it as a blessing back then.
Wow. I don't think I've ever had anybody just be that transparent
Oh,
about that. I mean, you just said, I didn't feel like I needed him.
Oh, no. I mean, in college, my prayers were so selfish. It was, you know, God, make me SEC champion, make me NCAA champion. You know, I sought God for my own benefit, not because I wanted a relationship with him. It was just because I wanted what I wanted on the track. So it was, I was not trying to build a relationship with God in college. I just wanted him to give me those blessings that he was giving me in high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't feel like God punished you, though?
At the time, I did. And if I didn't win in college, I remember being like Man, I was doing better when I wasn't praying. I was doing better when I didn't think about God. So it just, even questioning his existence, sometimes I was like, he wouldn't put me through all this if he really existed. Yeah, I was all over the place. I really was.
So you found yourself, if your identity and your worth is,
it was all track.
All track, and then if you get off track, then everything's off track, and you don't know who you are.
No,
you have no idea.
Lost.
You don't see the beautiful, powerful person that you are without the stuff.
Right.
Right. And who's going to love you if you're not performing? If you're not a superstar?
Exactly.
That's how you know you're worthy of love. Is
right.
You perform.
Exactly.
So what changed?
So how you become professional in track and field is basically you win NCAAs your senior year, and you become sponsored by a shoe company, Nike, New Balance, Adidas, whoever. I did not win NCAAs my senior year. I did not have a sponsorship. And so my first year out of college, which was last year, my parents knew my dream, and they supported my decision to keep on running and to keep trying to get a contract. So last year, I didn't really work much. I committed my whole life to track and field. There was no more school, so I was just running. I didn't have to work because my parents agreed to pay my bills and pay my rent and everything. And so I was like, okay, everything is track. I'm gonna earn a contract. And the USA Championships is a professional meet, and in order to get a contract, I pretty much had to win that meet. I didn't even make the final, and I was close to I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I was depressed, and I laid in my hotel room and cried and just had nowhere to turn. And at that moment, I heard God say, "You need to stop. You know, put everything else aside and chase after me." So this was almost a year ago, not quite a year, about 9 months ago, last June. And since that day, I've pursued a true relationship with God because I understand that I need Him, and I mean, life has really changed since then, obviously. Right. So, yeah, I would say June. I remember the date, June 23rd, 2013. I started to just try to.
What did you say on June 23rd?
Yeah, June 23rd, 2013. He spoke to me. The lights were off in my hotel room. I was crying, depressed. This was right after my race. I knew I wasn't going to get a contract, and so I said, okay. I mean, there was nothing else to do. It was probably the lowest point in my life. I had to say okay, or you know. And I reached out to, when you're at these USA Championships, there are they do have chapels there for Christian athletes, and so I reached out to a lady who I knew was the head of the chapel, and that's kind of how she's been my mentor ever since. And she told me where to start, and I bought a book written by Joyce Meyer, and I just started just reading Genesis, and just so ever since then I've just been trying to grow and going to church faithfully because I want to, not for anything in return.
Yeah, not okay, God, you have my attention. I'm gonna seek after you so that you will finally deliver on what I've.
No, because
this doesn't matter. This is not the objective.
No, because I need Him, because I love Him, because He loves me no matter what. And so, I mean, it's been a blessing to have that relationship with Him, and I have so much more to learn and so much farther to go with it. But it's life changing. That's the only way to describe it when you start to build your faith. So, you know,
doing this work all these years, I've learned to pay attention to a person's face.
Yeah.
Right? And just as you were just giving me kind of the arc of this story, I've watched the contour of your smile change. Like, you've got the autograph signing smile.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
but
you.
then you also have this God peace kind of smile.
Right.
Like there it is right there, right?
Yeah.
And I can see that. Now, you just won the world championship. The question I have is, did you get a contract?
Yes, I did. I was signed by Nike last week. So, I mean, these past 2 weeks have been incredible. It's kind of overwhelming, but I'm just so thankful. so thankful. But this past year, it was hard. I had 2 jobs at the Thornton Center, which is our Student Athlete Success Center on campus. So I was a mentor there for the student athletes. And then at Eddie's Health Shop, where I've seen you a few times. Yeah. So 2 jobs on top of training. But, God was my strength. It was long days because training itself is enough to wear you out. But the 2 jobs, but I really relied on God, and I just told myself, to whom much is given, much is required. So that was my strength when I got tired.
Well, you run really fast, but the race is not given to the swift, right? Right. So let's take a break. When we come back, I want you to tell me what you've learned, because you're still quite young, but that that sweep of years taught you a lot, and I want you to teach me about possibility when we come back. Sure. This is Chanelle Price. You're watching Anything is Possible. We'll be right back.
Coming up.
I learned that it's not going to be easy, and I think it's going to be a true test to my faith. When things start getting hard, I can't go back to my old ways. I just truly have to trust His plan. But I think I'm ready.
This week, our Home Federal Bank Community Spotlight is on the Second Harvest Food Bank of East Tennessee. Did you know that the Second Harvest Food Bank has been fighting hunger in our region since 1982? 12 million meals, 170,000 people each month. To learn more and see how you can get involved, visit secondharvestetn.org.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. This is the gold medal from the World Championships, and this is the first time that an American has won the 800 meters, either indoor or outdoor, and the first person to do that, newly signed to Nike, is Chanelle Price. You gotta just feel like, ugh.
Yes. I think the first time I actually wear the uniform, it'll sink in. So.
What'd you learn? You did something during the break. I said, this taught you a lot. You've been through a lot. And you kind of looked out there somewhere. I don't know where you looked. You looked for a moment, then you paused, and I don't know what memory it was, but it stopped you all the way down because you said,
yeah. I think it was, I was thinking about being on the podium at the World Championships when they played the national anthem, and they said it was the most emotional ceremony they've ever seen. But I broke down in tears, and they had never seen someone praise the Lord on the top of the podium. But I put my hands up, and it was obvious that I was praying, and I was just thanking God, because it was all Him. And I think what I learned, that with Him, anything is truly possible. It really is. When you rely on His strength and give it all to Him, you can achieve anything. So
that's what you learned.
Yeah. Yep. I learned that it's not going to be easy, and I think it's going to be a true test to my faith. When things start getting hard, I can't go back to my old ways. I just truly have to trust His plan. But I think I'm ready. Yep.
So that's not your God anymore, track.
Oh, no. No, I step on the line and I say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That when I'm in my stance before the gun goes off, that's what I say. Right when I'm warming up, I'm singing my favorite songs. Lord, you are good. I used to be so tense, and it wasn't fun, but I'm smiling in the warm-up area. Other athletes are like, what's wrong with her? But it's fun. One of the quotes that I read that I said, and it kind of just came out, I said, I use the track as my sanctuary and the race as my praise. So,
whoa. You got to slow down. you had record speed on that one. I want you to back that up and let me have that one more time.
I use the track as my sanctuary and the race as my praise. So, I'm performing for Him. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm not comparing myself to the other runners like I used to. This is my time to use my gift to glorify God. Whatever happens, happens. It's all a part of His plan. There's no pressure. He loves me, despite my performance. And when I go into the races with that type of mindset, I'm free. I'm having fun. I just view it as a blessing. It truly is a blessing. My gift is a blessing. It came from God, and that's what I learned. This isn't Chanelle, So I think people really have to realize that they are blessed in different ways, and it's not them. So they got to give thanks to the man above. Seriously. So.
You just did that thing. No, you just did that thing.
Yeah.
So then I would like for you to give me and her some advice. I'm here, but she is Chanelle, freshman year, 19. I'd like Chanelle, that you're 22?
23.
23, look at you grown. Chanelle, 23, would you go back now and advise Chanelle, 19, and this guy sitting over here?
Stop caring about what everybody expects from you. Stop worrying. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Enjoy it. Have fun. It's a blessing. You know, it's a gift. So don't take it for granted. And look, Chanelle, it's not you. You know, that's what I would have told myself. It's not about you. Our life is not about us at all. It's all about him. So just give it to him in a sense, and he will take care of you. That's what I would have told 19-year-old Chanelle. But I'm glad 19-year-old Chanelle went through what she went through, because it was life-changing.
What do you think my 800 time would be?
3.5 minutes? I don't know. What can you run a mile in, and then we'll divide that by 2.
Thank you for your joy and your enthusiasm and your spirit, and for being so vulnerable to tell us your story, because it really is a story of possibility, see?
Thank you.
Anything is possible, and you are one of those great possibilities. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time on Anything is Possible.